Hey everyone, KJ here again for KJ Unfiltered. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about is Korean weather. So, when I was interviewing with my school, my recruiter told me, "Oh, the weather, it's like Florida summers and Chicago winters." And I was like, "Okay, I've lived in both. I can handle that." I was like, "And I know exactly what I need to pack." Hmm, this guy obviously had never been to Florida or Chicago because definitely not like either. Their summers here are so hot that you can't breathe, it feels like. If you go up a hill, you're done for. Just going from here, my apartment, to the school, you're drenched. Like, you want to change clothes by the time you get there. You have sweated so much in the 15 minutes you're outside. You want to avoid all outdoor activities because it's just hot. And most places don't have air. And or they don't have the air on until you get there and turn it on yourself. Even at school, when you get there, the air has been off all night. Everything's been closed. It is hot. So the air comes on when you get there, and you're the one who turns it on, and you're just like, I'm gonna sit here drenched in sweat for like another 30 minutes before the room cools down. So I worked at I worked at Disney. I worked several hour shifts. It wasn't just, hey, you're outside for 20 minutes. No, I was outside for 10, 12, 16-hour shifts as a photographer. And we're carrying 30 pounds of gear and we have harnesses on. That was fine. I was hot, sometimes dizzy, sometimes heat stroke, but it was not as bad as my first summer in Korea. So when they say hot, they mean hot. So you're not really supposed to show your shoulders or your cleavage. So you're usually in a t-shirt, but you're going to be drenched. So you're going to want multiple t-shirts. You're going to want to pack a bag or a book bag with a change of clothes. Um, yeah, very, very hot. Um, Now, when it gets to winter, it's the complete opposite. Yes, Chicago is very cold. Yes, it is very windy. Again, it has nothing on Korea winter. It is bone chilling cold. You go out and you feel like you have frostbite on your fingers if you take too long to put on your gloves. I have special gloves that are for photographers that I got at Disney, and they're very, very expensive gloves. So, right here. So, very nice gloves. I love it because these fingers go back and you can still text or take pictures, and your glove's not in the way where you have to take off your whole glove. Problem is, these gloves do not keep your fingers warm at all, or keep your hand warm. So even with these gloves on and in my pocket, your fingers still go numb. That is just how cold it is. Also, when it snows, you definitely need snow boots. Bring a pair of shoes or keep a pair of shoes at work. A lot of the teachers keep Crocs under their desk, and then we change shoes at work. So then we're not in our tennis shoes, or we're not in our rain boots or our snow boots at work. So I bought a very cheap pair of tennis shoes. They're easy slip-ons, and I would never wear them outside because there's like no support to them, but they're amazing in the classroom. So yes, when they tell you you have to pack for all 4 seasons, it really is all 4 seasons. So you have a nice brisk fall. It's beautiful. I'm about to do my very first spring here, so spring is slowly coming to Korea, and I'm super excited. I can't wait. And yes, so the weather in Korea, they may tell you it's like Florida. They may tell you it's like Chicago, but it's worse. But in good ways. So, um, your winter jacket from the US may not work for you unless you have like one of those super duper ski jackets. My jacket is from Colombia. It is a ski jacket, but I've had it for 10 years and it is not warm enough. So we do lots and lots of layers. I usually wear a t-shirt and then I wear what I refer to as an exercise jacket. So it's very thin, very stretchy material, which is great to leave on while you're teaching sometimes. And then I usually put a hoodie over that and then my winter jacket. For my pants, I'm usually in jeans, and then I usually have leggings under the jeans because your legs will be frozen by the time you walk your 15-20 minutes to work. So that's winter. Summer, I wear usually, they're actually golf pants. So anything that will wick sweat away, or won't show how bad you're sweating. A lot of the girls wear the dresses, they wear the skirts, but I'm not girly, so we're not allowed to wear shorts. So I'm usually in my golf pants, which I never thought I would ever wear golf pants, but it works here, and that's probably my favorite pair of pants to wear in summer. So I only had like 3 pairs with me, and I wish I had brought like 6 because you wear them every day, and then it's not a pair of pants that you want to wear again after you've been sweating for hours in it. So I hope that helps with your packing. Pack ready to die from sweat and drowning from the air around you, because it feels like you're like walking in water outside during the summer, and then in winter it's so cold that you like can't even think right. And I'll be honest, I know why everyone wears the face mask in winter, because they're just trying to keep their face warm. So even I have a mask in my jacket that I put on when it's super cold, and I walk with the mask back to my apartment. So yeah, now you know what to expect when you come to Korea and you're packing for all the seasons. So enjoy.